Alright, so today we're going to make some cloud bread. The one step I already did was the cream cheese. It's 2 tablespoons of cream cheese, and I usually embellish a little bit extra. And then you microwave it about every 8 seconds until it's in a nice smooth mixable texture. Alright, so what we want to do is we want to separate the eggs. And I always do that with a third bowl, because the one thing you do not ever want in your egg whites when you're trying to make a meringue is egg yolk. So we need 5 eggs separated. The yolk goes in with the cream cheese. The egg whites will go in a chilled bowl. I've had this bowl in the freezer for about half an hour or so. Eggs all separated out. Alright. Okay, so what we want to do from here, you pour your egg whites into the chilled bowl. Alright. And half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. You add that to your egg whites, and then you're going to use your mixer on high until you have really nice stiff peaks. I've let it go for about 6 minutes. I've been whipping it. I try to get it to as close to a whipped cream stiffness as possible. I've found with my cloud bread, the stiffer it is, in this point, the better the end result. So I really do try to get it, try to be as patient as I can to get it as nice and thick and stiff as I can. Now into the cream cheese and egg yolks, we actually still want these. We're going to add 1 tablespoon of our sweetener. Love my monk fruit. And we're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And maybe just a little extra because I like that vanilla flavor in my cloud bread. And then we're going to mix it up gently first, because otherwise I will make a hellacious mess. And then we're going to whip this. Up a bit. I personally found that I like using the mixer on this. I try to beat as much air into this as I can before folding it into the egg white mixture to try and keep it from smashing all that air we just put in back out of it. So the lighter we can get this, the fluffier, again, will be in the end result. Alright, alrighty. This looks pretty good. I'm gonna go with it. Alright, so what we want to do from here is we want to take about 1/3 of the egg whites and we want to fold. I've been told I fold backwards. It works best for me. You do it however it works best for you. You need this to be thoroughly mixed, but as gently as possible. You do 1/3 at a time. You take a second third, you'll do the same. There we go, this looks pretty good. I do see a couple of lumps, these nice little lumps right here. You want to smash those out because they will show up in your cloud bread and it gives it just a little bit of a funky, extra eggy taste, and you don't want that. Okay, get the second, third mixed in there. Alright, and now we're going to pour this into this last third, and we'll do the same. Alright, once we get it all mixed in, we're almost there. We're going to get this panned up. Oh, and I guess I should have told you a little while ago. You want to preheat your oven at 300 degrees. And we're going to use silicone pads today. But actually, to me, my cloud bread tends to come out a little bit nicer when I use parchment paper. I don't know why that is, but today we're going to go with this anyway. Now, all the other videos that I've seen, they tell you take your scoop and to put it on your pan and to mix it up. Or to use your cup and smooth it out. And that's what they say to do. I don't like it. It doesn't come out as well. And it's not as pretty. You take your scoop and you tap. And just let the vibration slowly spread it out. It'll stay fluffier because I'm not smashing the air out of it like I am when I do this. And the end result, it comes out a little lighter, a little fluffier, and a little prettier. So, if those things matter, whichever works best for you. Shape, don't care. I'm not very picky. If you are, please feel free to take time to make whatever shape you feel. These will spread just a little bit. So, also feel free to spread them out if you like them thicker or thinner. This to me comes out to a nice, maybe almost a ½ inch thick little rounds. Once you get them panned up, you're gonna bake them for 18 to 20 minutes. Thank you very much. Alright. 18 minutes later, you just make sure it's not squishy. It's not going to be real hard, but it'll be firm. It'll be this really pretty color. And hot as it is, in a minute or two, and then I'll be right back to pull those off. And there we go. A nice, beautiful golden color. Nice. And right now it's like a nice firm meringue, and we'll pop it right open. It's beautiful light bread with a nice, delicious vanilla flavor. Outstanding. And there we go.
Cloud bread in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.